Alrighty then, hey everyone, Animal Man here. How is it going? Welcome to some more CLB, and it's been a little while, I suppose, and the biggest reason for that is, of course, the fact that my microphone happened to break at one of the worst times, but I got me a new one. And I'm kind of using this video as like a test run to see how things go. I have no idea how this is going to work, so it's kind of testy. May sound completely different. Definitely will sound a little bit different. Hey, we're fighting Vortex. This is post commentary because I couldn't record this live. I actually have two battles in this video. And I'm gonna be recording both of them live post commentary because I couldn't record them live. So I think I just said that 2 times. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how things work here, but we're just gonna go with this. Anyways, immediately right off the bat, we see Vortex has kind of an interesting team. I have 2 Scarfers on my team, and I brought Eeyore as well because I felt like he could put in some wake. The first Scarfer is of course Eeks, which is going to come in some handiness. I believe Gengar is my other Scarfer. I actually have completely forgotten most of this battle. Not even gonna lie, but anyways, Eeks is gonna straight up take out the poor flying dead extinct bird that's alive for some reason, and yeah, basically he spends his time being like, what in the world? What just happened? I have no idea. I also don't have a pop filter, so maybe I should just. All right. Anyways, so continuing on. Incubus is gonna come out now. Technically, I have a little bit of a disadvantage because he can set up with whatever mon he has. He's thoroughly confused as to how he just got outsped, and I'm not, because I'm like, I have a scarf. You don't see my fashionable scarf around my non-existent neck. I mean, I could see an oven wearing a. Is it a microwave or an oven? I can't actually tell. I think it's the size of a microwave, but it's actually an oven. Anyways, got to put some scarves around your kitchen items. Let me get a sip of this. There we go. Anyways, yeah, I do go back and forth. I think it was a crit. That's why I said dang. First turn crit. That's kind of how the battle started off. I don't think it would have killed otherwise. It would have done a ton of damage. Maybe it would have killed because they're not particularly bulky, especially on this especially defensive side. But turn 1 crit feels bad. Incubus is out. I decided to send Incubus out because I know I can outspeed pretty much. But here, chilling, like I'm not chill with this chilling here. Like I don't. HP Fire isn't gonna do the most damage. I think HP Fire was really just there for the Ferrothorn, and I don't think he even brought. Ferrothorn, so but Shadow Ball is gonna do more damage, I think, just because of stab. So I'm just gonna go ahead and Shadow Ball because I don't feel comfortable switching. If I had to switch into anything, it's just a crit, and then crit heaven. There's just nothing but crits. It's a crit fest. That I think that's how he describes it later. Jeez, all to crits. So crit for crit. It's pretty fair, I'd say. It's pretty even at this point. We'll see if it stays that way for a while. I'm not a huge fan of hacks. I wish you could turn hacks off. I feel like that would... some hacks. Maybe just turn the crits off. That would probably be... well... It's debatable, I suppose, but sometimes luck gets annoying. Anyways, Eeks is back out here, and I'm perfectly fine with just going straight for an overheat, except I'm not because I changed my mind, and I'm going to go... for the Volt Switch, which was a good idea. Citrus Berry Starshine. I just now realized that nickname. Anyways, I'm gonna send out Death here because I can take hits. He can't do anything to me, and I can start setting up Calm Minds. And this is where he has a major downfall. Here we see a Scald Burn. Which is a good thing because that means now I can't be paralyzed or anything like that. If he has paralysis on his, I don't feel like he does, but regardless, I think here he did explain this to me later. He didn't intend for me to be able to get this many Calm Minds, as many Calm Minds as I do managed to get. But obviously I do get a lot of calm minds, and because of that, jeez Louise, should I talk like this or like this? This. Whatever. Starmie's dead. Starmie's very dead. Seaweed comes out. And I'm not really all that worried about Seaweed all that much. The poison type move is obviously coming, but I have an Ice Beam, and despite the fact that they are very specially defensive, and even if it had an Assault Vest, the amount of Calm Minds that he let me get allows me to break down his specially defensive wall, if that was a wall. I don't know. We may never know what it was, but the point is, he did have a thought process. He didn't just stupidly let me get 3 Calm Minds. He made predictions that didn't pan out. So, yeah, I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. Although this sucker's probably gonna outspeed me and hit me with that high jump kick, which does a ton of freaking damage. But I'm just gonna Moonblast and goodbye. I feel like I can whisper so much better now. I just feel like you can just really enjoy the whispering now that I have this nice mic. Although it probably would be better with a pop filter, but I wasn't willing to spend an extra $10 on that, so you're just gonna have to settle for this. Is that okay? Volcarona is next, and honestly, this thing probably should have been sent out earlier because I don't really have any super affecting moves to hit this thing with. And he definitely probably should have gone for some fire type move there. I guess he forgot that I resist. But it doesn't actually matter, I guess, because I have so much special defense that, it really doesn't matter. Anyways, Chillin is out, and I don't think Chillin is chilling all that easily with my flamethrower. I mean, there definitely is a Thunderbolt, but that's definitely going to be the game, and that's a GG to Mr. Vortex. The pretty good friend of mine. We're actually working on a song together. Spoilers. And I'm pretty excited for that. But until then, hey, GG. You done good. There were a lot of predictions that he did that didn't pan out for him, unfortunately. We're going to move right on to the next battle. But in the meantime, this battle was interesting because he's not having a good season. I don't think he's won a single match so far, along with Crow Songs. The two people that I'm battling today are 2 people who have not won a single battle. And you think that would relieve me because it's like 2 easy battles. But honestly, I lost 2 matches and against Bella and Shave Gorilla, and I really can't afford to lose any more from this point on if I want to confirm being able to get into the playoffs. So okay, my narrator thing just started lagging. That's just great. Half of this is just gonna be a guess on what's going on. Crow Songs, that's challenge victory. That's his name. Crow Songs, challenge victory. Chansey. He says he forgot his entire strategy. Well, don't worry. I don't have a strategy. I just threw Pokermans at him. I have Joy. He has the Mega Beedrill, which is pretty terrifying, honestly. But I do have an Eeyore and a Mega Scizor, and those should be able to wall him off pretty well. I decided to switch out to Eeyore here because I just want the free stamina. I'm an Assault Vest Eeyore for this match, so I'm going to be able to take physical attacks pretty well with my ability, and then Assault Vest should cover the other half of the equation. Anyways, Chansey needs to switch out. I predicted, because I don't know what I really predicted there, but I was going to close combat. I think predicting a switch, just to take out the Chansey, but I figured he would predict that and switch out to like Chandelure. That's why I went for the Rock Slide, and also that would have helped against the Beedrill. But none of that happened, which was kind of weird. He's got this interesting substitute set. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a Giga Drain. I don't actually remember if he does or not. Giga Drain substitute isn't a bad combination. But here, I have a couple choices. I mean, I don't really see this Cradillia as much of as that much of a threat, so I am just gonna go ahead and set on up because there's no reason not to. And Bullet Punch is gonna do a number to this sucker, especially with my Technician. Oh yeah, also there was this weird. I don't know. This was kind of interesting. I never noticed this before, but apparently Zora's just automatically Mega Evolved. And I was like, why is there no Mega Evolve button? But it's there. It's not there. It's just, I don't know. I guess, granted, because of the buff to Megas, there's not really much of a reason for there to be a Mega button. So may as well do that. And I have the advantage here. I can set up as many Swords Dances as I wish. I'm fairly bulky, and I have Roost. So I'm in an optimal position here, and I'm going to go ahead and break the substitute. He can make another one if he really wishes to. He can do that. But Bullet Punch is going to hurt him quite a bit. I think I go for knockoff here, just in case he goes up to Chandelure, because Bullet Punch wouldn't do as much to him. But in the end, Cradillia just ends up going down. And yeah. Sand Slash. I don't have much experience fighting these things, but I decided to just go for the knockoff. I mean, I didn't feel like he could one-shot me. I'm sorry, did I roost? I couldn't tell there, actually. The recording just kind of, for me, from the perspective of the narrator. Citrus Berry! Man, what's with these freaking citrus berries? I don't know, man. But, anyways, right here, I'm going to click a move, but my thing froze again, and I don't know which move I clicked. Oh, knockoff. Well, that's really convenient, considering that he just switched out into Garchomp. And that one-shot the sucker, which tells me that he wasn't a defensive Garchomp. He was probably offensive, and now he switches into the Chandelure, which isn't good. Which isn't good at all. It's actually quite annoying. But I can just go ahead and switch here. I mean, Zora's done quite a number. And I can always bring him back out, and I can roost on something like Chansey. I'm going to go out to Pextor, and I'm going to go ahead and set up some Toxic Spikes. Possibly force a switch into the Mega Beedrill if he really doesn't feel like getting poisoned. I mean, he only has his Chansey and his Chandelure, so I guess it wasn't that big a deal. But I just wanted to see if he would react to it in any way. He's going to go ahead and go straight for the Drain Punch. My throat is slowly getting dry because I'm out of practice of talking for 15 minutes straight. And my thing... See, if this was Overwatch, if this was a post-commentary Overwatch battle, I would have to stop the recording because of how badly it's lagging right now, from my perspective. It's not going to lag in the final video, but geez Louise. Light screen comes up. That's interesting. I'm still predicting him to switch, because I have close combat. And I think he's seen me use close combat, so it's just like, what? You gonna switch? You gonna switch? He doesn't switch. So I'm just going to smack him in the face. And then Eeyore is going to put in some wake because I still have close combat. Although Ironhead just isn't going to do that much because of my stamina, which is really nice. And the crit, which didn't matter, but nice to rub it in his face. This was actually a pretty hacks-free battle, unlike the... Did you hear that pop? You like that? Oh my gosh, dude. That's going to be kind of annoying, I'm not even going to lie. But, Chandelure, Rock Slide, I have an Assault Vest, I have -1 Spadef. So it may not work in my favor all that well, but, Eeks, Joy, I kind of just wanted more Joy action. I just need a little bit more Joy in my Pokerman battles. So I just decided to... go ahead and EQ. I don't remember. No, I'm Life Orb. So, yeah, it wasn't like I was locking myself into EQ, which is good. Mega Beedrill is finally going to come out and do his thing, whatever that is. I can't see because it's lagging. Okay, absolutely nothing yet. Okay, Poison Jet. That's absolutely going to annihilate me. And I guess I was alright with him dying there. Now, this is actually going to be kind of interesting to take this Mega Beedrill down, but I do have Bullet Punch, and Bullet Punch should do a number if I can get this this Roost off. And I'll never know if I did. You may know, but I'm lagging right now. Okay, there we go. All right. full health. That did almost all of the damage, and he has a facade, which is interesting. Never seen facade Beedrill, but who knows if that would have worked out for him or not. I mean, I do have quite a couple afflictors of statuses. But anyway, that was the game. So good game to you, Crow. We have 2 more victories to make up for our 2 losses. I believe that makes us 3-2. And then next we battle the one and only Dynamite. So good battles to both. I'm gonna get back into the swing of YouTubing now that I have a microphone. And that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later. Take care.